Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
To move is to stir.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I'll take the wall of any man, or maid, Montagues.
But that shows thee a weak slave.
True. And therefore, sir,
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
is the law of our side, I say aye.
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir?
No, sir.
If you do, sir, then I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better?
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw, if you be men.
Go prick thy face.
I will carry from counsel.
Great breaks loose! Poor fool, put up your swords! You know not what you do!
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What? Drawn yet?
Right glad I am who was not in this fray.
Madam, so early did I see your son. Towards my Maypot, he was aware of me and stole into the covert of the woods.
Oh, many a morning hath he been seen there, augmenting the fresh morning dew with his tears, adding the clouds, more clouds with his heavy sighs.
Or that she will still live chaste.
She hath, and that sparing makes huge waste.
Be taught by me. Forget to think of her.
Teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite and question more. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell, my coz. Thou canst not teach me to forget so long.
But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
What saying or what I have said before? My child is a stranger to the world.
Find the persons whose names are written here. I can never read the writing the person hath here writ. I must have learned in good time.
Where is this girl? Juliet! How now? Who called? Your mother!
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou hearest some counsel. Thou knowest my daughter is of a pretty age. Oh, faith, I can tell her age on to a teen. That shall she marry. I remember it well. For I had played wormwood to my dog sitting in the sun under the doghouse walls, and my lord knew her in Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brain, but as I said, when it did taste the wormwood on the nipple of my dog, it felt it bitter. Pretty fool to see a tension fall out with the dog, and shake quoth the doghouse walls, and 'twas no need I trow to bid me trudge. And since that time it is 11 years, for that she could stand on her own. Nay, by the rood she could have run and waddled all about. And my husband, God be with his soul, oh, he's a merry man, took forth the child. Yea, quoth he, falls upon thy face, thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast.
The deed is out of such prolixity. They'll measure us by what they look. We'll measure them a measure, and be gone.
Give me a light. I am not for the sampling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, first we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them of the finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel, her old grub, time after mine the fairy's coach maker. And in this state
she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then dreams they of love. For courtiers need who dream on courtesy straight, or lawyers think.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his mistress's circle of some strange nature that he get there stand till she had
Tasted scars that never felt to wounds. Soft, like through yonder window breeze. Tis the east. Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick, pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Not her maid, since she is envious. Best delivery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Tis my love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face. Else would a maiden's blush be pain to my cheeks for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain I would dwell in form, fain deny what thou hast heard me speak. But farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thee at thy word. But if thou swearest thou mayst prove false, and at lovers' perjuries then say, choke lies. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love me, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkst I'm too quickly won, I will frown and be perverse and say to thee nay, so thou wilt woo. Else, not for the world.
Checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. I must have filled this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. Oh, Benedicity! What early tongue so young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin.
Thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis! What a change is here! Was Rosalind, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Oh, young men's love then lies, not Juliet.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Oh. Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
And such a case as yours.
Down! Then we're lustier than he, and 20 such jacks. Oh, God, she comes! Oh, honey nurse, what news? Hast thou met with him? I am aweary. Give me leave a while. I would thou hast my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Good nurse, speak. She still what haste? Can you not see that I am out of breath? How art thou out of breath, and thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo. No, not he. Though, his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels that all men, and for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though they be not to be talked on, oh, they are as compared. Are you so hot? Mary, come up, I trow. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. What says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lord's cell. Thursday's a husband to make you a wife. There comes the wanton blood in thy cheeks. Oh, they'll be scarlet straight to any news. Go, hie you to your chamber. I must another one.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in its own deliciousness, and the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore, love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Ah, this is thy lady, so light of foot wilt ne'er wear out the everlasting flint. A lover may bestride the gossamer that idles in the wanton summer breeze, and never falls so light is bended.
Thanks to my ghostly confessor.
Was stout Tybalt slain? And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly? This is the truth, or let Benvolio die?
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false, he speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought here in this black strife, and all those 20 would but kill one life. They beg.
Oh, not Romeo, Prince. He was but a friend of Mercutio. His fault concludes what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I will be deaf to fitting excuses. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Bear this body and attend our will. Mercy but murderers, pardoning those that kill.
These arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can see to do their amorous rites by their own beauties. Or, if love be blind, then it best agrees with night. Come, civil knights, thou sober seer.
He is dead! He is gone! He is killed! He is dead!
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can. Whoever would have thought it? Romeo!
Hath Romeo slain himself? If he be slain, say I! Or if not, no! Brave sounds determine my weal or woe.
I saw the wound. I saw it with my eyes. Here on his manly breath.
Oh, break my heart.
Oh, Tybalt. Tybalt, the best friend I had. That ever I should live to see thee dead.
Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead?
Tybalt is gone. And Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him! He is banished.
Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. It did, alas.
My head with a golden axe. Smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
Deadly sin! Oh, rude unthankfulness! Thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, rushed aside the law and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, but thou seest it not.
Torture and not mercy. Heaven is here. Juliet lives. Every cat and dog and little mouse.
Oh, just in her case. Blubbering and weeping. Weeping and blubbering. Stand up. a man. For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand. Why should you fall into so deep an oath?
Nurse.
Ah, sir. Ah, sir. Well, death is the end of all.
Speakest thou of Juliet? How is it with her? Where is she, and how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps. And then up on Romeo calls, and on Tybalt cries, and falls back down again.
As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder. As that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Tell me, friar. Tell me, what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me, that I may set the hateful mansion!
Hold thy desperate hand. I thought thy disposition better temperate. Why railest thou on thy birth, the heavens and earth, when birth and heaven and earth, all three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldst lose? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt.
Oh, wilt thou be gone? 'Tis not yet near day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, that earl of the morn. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, till day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. Must we be gone and live, or stay and die?
Yon light is not daylight. I know it, it is some meteor that the sun exhales to be to thee this night a torch-bearer, and lead thee on thy way to Mantua. Therefore stay yet, thou needst not be gone.
Let me be taken, let me be put to death, I am content, so thou wilt have it so. I'll say yon grey is not the morning's eye, nor that is not the lark, whose notes do beam the vaulty heavens so high above our heads.
Us! Some say that the lark and the loathed toad exchanged eyes. Oh, now I would they had exchanged voices too, for this voice doth us affray. Hunting thee heads up today. Love be gone, more light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes.
Madam, nurse, your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary and look about. Thin window, let day in and let life out.
Farewell, one kiss and I'll descend.
Wilt thou be gone? I must hear from thee every day in the hour. For in a day there are many hours. By this count, I shall be much in years ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell. Will omit no opportunity to convey my greetings, love, to thee.
Thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
Doubt it not. All these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee now, thou art below as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookst pale.
Why that thou expects not more that I looked not for.
In happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The valiant and noble young gentleman that comes from Paris at St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
By St. Peter and St. Peter's Church too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself.
How now, wife? Will you deliver it to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none.
Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a pedal thither out! Green sickness carrying!
The County Paris. For he is a wonderful gentleman. And I think you will be happy in this second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead. Or 'twere as good he were, as living here and you no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my very soul, too. Or else beshrew them both.
Amen.
Capulet will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind.
Well, immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death. Now, sir, father counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom hastens our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears. Well, happily met my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love, on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
That's a certain text.
Coming to make confession.
Are you at leisure now, father, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves me pensive daughter now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
I'll shield I should disturb devotion. But Juliet, on Thursday early I will rouse you. Until then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, lest thou can tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do but call my resolution wise. And with this knife, I'll help it presently. Oh, be not so long to speak. I long to die. If what thou speak not of remedy.
Hold, daughter. I do spy a kind of hope that craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. If, rather than to marry County Paris, thou hast the will to slay thyself, this distilled liquor drink thou off, when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor. No pulse shall keep his native progress but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thy living. Each part deprived of supple government shall stiff and stark and cold appear like death. Then, when the bridegroom in the morning comes, there art thou dead. Thou shalt be born to that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death shalt thou continue 42 hours, and then wake as from a peaceful sleep. In the meantime, against thou shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come that very night to bear thee hence to Mantua. I will send a friar with speed to Mantua, with my letters to thy love.
Oh, love, give me strength, and strength shall help before. Farewell, father.
Farewell, my love.
Disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and I'm enjoined by holy lords to fall prostrate here and beg your forgiveness. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforth, I am ever ruled by you.
Go tell the county of this. I'll have this knotted up tomorrow morning.
Nurse, will you go in with me to my closet to help me sort such needfuls as you think best to furnish me tomorrow?
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
God knows when we shall meet again. Come, Vile. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I then be married tomorrow morning? No. No, this shall prevent that. Lay thy here. What if it be poison? That the friar hath subtly ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored because he married me before to Romeo? Oh, I fear this. And yet, methinks it should not, because he still betrayed a holy man. I wake, when I am laid in the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo comes to redeem me. There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, where to whose foul mouth no healsome air breathes in, and die strangled before Romeo comes to me? Or if I wake, is it not very like the horrible conceit of night and death, together with the horror of the place in a vault as in some ancient receptacle where for these many hundreds of years the bones of all my ancient forefathers are buried? Where Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lays festering in his shroud. Oh, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with the bones of my forefathers?
My lamb! Oh, my lady! Thought you slept a bed! Oh, mistress! Sweetheart! Why, bride! What? Not a word? You take your penny's worths now. Sleep for a week. For the next night, I warrant the County Paris has set up his rest, so that you may rest but little. God forgive me, Mary, and amen. How sound is she asleep? I must needs wake her. Madam. 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 Help! Help! My mistress is dead! My lord! My lady!
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day.
What is the matter?
Look! Look! Oh, me. Oh, me. My child. My only life revived. Look up or I will die with thee! Help! Help! Oh, help!
How, Alicia! Out! Alas, she's cold.
Oh, lamentable day.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. All this night, an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. Dreamt my lady, found me dead, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived, and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed when but love's shadows are so rich in joy.
Romeo!
News from Verona. How now, Benvolio? Dost thou bring me letters from the friar? How fares my lady? Father well? How fares my Juliet?
Fine. Lies in Cappel's mind mid. In her immortal heart of angels lives. I saw her lay low in her kingdom fold.
To Juliet's grave. For there must I use thee.
Flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh woe! Thy canopy is dust and stones, which with sweet water nightly I will do. Or wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I for thee will keep, nightly shall be to strew thy grave and weep. The boy gives warning something approaches. But cursed foot wanders his way tonight to cross my obsequies in true love's right. With the torch, muffle me night a while.
Hold, take this letter. Early in the morning, see thou deliver it to my lord and father. Give me the light. Upon thy life, I charge thee, whate'er thou seest or hearest, stand all aloof, and do not interrupt in what I shall intend to do. I descended to this bed of death, as 'Tis partly to behold my lady's face, but chiefly to take thence from her dead finger a precious ring, a ring that I must use in dear employment. And therefore hence be gone. But
For a felon here!
Juliet. Beauty makes this vault a feasting presence full of light. Oh, my love, my wife, death, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Here will I remain. Here will I set up my everlasting rest. Eyes, look your last. Lips, seal with a righteous kiss. Daintless bargain to engrossing death. To my love. Oh, true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
How long have you been there?
Full half an hour.
Go with me to the vault.
I dare not, sir.
Stay there. I'll go alone. Fear comes upon me. How much I fear some ill, unlucky thing. Alack! Alack, what blood is this that stains the stony entrance to this sepulchre? What mean these masterless and gory swords to lie discolored by this place of peace? Paris, steeped in blood. Romeo.
No! Give me hence, for I will not away!
Romeo! Dead. Juliet. Dead before, but warned and you killed.
What should it be that they so shriek abroad?
Look forth and thou shalt see. Bring forth the party of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected, and here I stand both to impeach and purge myself.
Juliet, enter Romeo.